Good morning, friends, and welcome to this morning practice where we have 20 minutes to wake our bodies up, get into the day, and set the tone for the day. I'm Alice, and I'm going to guide you through this flow, and very welcome to this Rooted online community. I'm currently in Greece, so we're doing this from the outdoors. Maybe you're outside as well. I love practicing outdoors. If not, maybe this sun and warmth can bring some joy into your morning. We're going to start in a kneeling position today, so you can sit on your knees. We can pop a block under our butt as well. If that's more comfy, you want to sit on a cushion, go ahead. I've got my morning coffee ready to go, and we are going to dive into this practice. So wherever you are, just allow yourself to ground down there. Just checking in with yourself, maybe reflecting over the night's sleep, how you're feeling right now, if you're feeling tired, maybe really energized. Scanning through your body, noticing if there are any sensations or any tension or softness somewhere in your body. Just doing this little check-in. What is moving through you at this moment? Maybe you've just rolled out of bed. Maybe you've already had a few hours to your morning. Wherever you are, just meet yourself the way you are right now. Welcoming the whole you, the whole version of you that showed up on your mat today. Even if this version is a tired version of you. Just embracing yourself, meeting yourself the way you are in this very moment. Start noticing your breath. Is it still heavy from the night's sleep, or are you breathing faster? Slightly higher up in your chest without really changing anything, just noticing this breath, the way it flows. We have so many lovely birds with us today from Greece, from the sun, so hopefully that can give you some positive energy through your screen. Maybe you're practicing outdoors today and then just enhancing that outdoors experience, or maybe this is your dose of nature this morning. I'm gonna send the nature vibes through to you, the warmth, the sun. And we're slowly going to start deepening this breath here. So wherever you are, inhaling through your nose and really feel your stomach expand with that inhale. When you exhale, allow the stomach to fall back, become completely empty on air. Again, inhaling to your stomach, allowing the stomach to really expand out. And then exhale, becoming completely empty on air. This time when we inhale, we're going to inhale to our stomach and then to the middle part of our chest, up to our lungs. So really filling both spaces up with air. And then exhale from your lungs down into your stomach. Again, inhaling from your stomach up to your lungs. And exhale from your lungs down to your stomach. So imagining this breath is like a wave that washes in from your stomach up to your lungs with every inhale, and exhales from your lungs down to your stomach, just like the wave washes back out into the ocean. Again, inhaling and exhaling. Beautiful. Continue finding this deep breath in your own pace and rhythm this morning. Maybe it's not exaggeratedly long, maybe it is just where it needs to be for you and your body. Beautiful. From here we're going to inhale, arms reach up towards the sky, really stretch it out, stretch tall. Maybe you reach one hand up, then the other. Really stretching one hand at a time, creating some movement here in your body. And then gently lengthening both arms up. We're going to exhale, right hand comes down to the left knee. Left hand circles back, finding a little twist. Maybe gazing back behind you. Inhale, arms come back up. Exhale, twist over to the other side, gazing back. Inhale, back up. Exhale, gaze over to the other side. Inhale, arms come back up. And one more time, exhaling over to the opposite side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, cactus your arms, opening up your chest. We're going to fall forward. Find our child's pose. So maybe you want to widen your legs slightly, your knees, and allow your big toes to come together. Dropping your hips down, maybe placing your forehead down on the mat. Shifting a bit from side to side if that feels good. Feeling into those hips today. Are they tight? Are they soft? Just noticing how your body's feeling. Finding your breath. Even though we're forward folded, finding that breath in your stomach. Feeling the stomach maybe expand on towards your thighs when you're here in your child's pose. And if you bring some movement into this child's pose, maybe you want to rock your forehead as well alongside your mat or on a block, giving your forehead a nice little massage. This is a great way to release tension in our forehead. Just feeling into how that feels. Beautiful. In your next inhale, we're going to pull ourselves forward, really round our spine, coming up with our hips, allowing our hips to drop down, opening up our chest, finding that little cobra. And when we exhale, pushing the hips back, finding your child's pose again. One more time, inhale, pulling yourself forward, rounding your spine, hips drop low. Exhale, pushing the hips back. One more time, inhale, pull yourself forward, allow the hips to drop low, opening up your chest. Just pausing here for a moment, maybe shifting your head a bit from side to side, gazing over one shoulder, maybe the other. From here, when we exhale, we're going to come down onto our stomachs. Just allow our forehead to drop down on our hands, making a little cushion out of our hands. Pulling the knees in and just allowing our knees to rock a bit from side to side. Gently coming back to stillness, allowing the legs to drop down to the mat. Hands come on the outside of your mat. Spider your fingers, so we're really placing our fingertips down. We're going to inhale, roll up. Find that cobra, head comes lost. Exhale, fold back down. Again, inhale, roll up. Opening up, head comes lost. Exhale, wave it back down. One more time, inhale. And exhale, coming down, placing your hands by your chest and push yourself back up. Find a tabletop. I'm going to move through some cat and cows. So wherever you're at, just inhale, gaze up, drop your stomach. Exhale, push the floor away from you, rounding your spine. We're giving the spine a lot of love today. So inhaling, finding your cow. Exhale, pushing the floor away. Either continuing here, or if you've been practiced with me before, finding that fluid movement, finding that intuition, the way your body wants to move without really thinking about it. They're just shifting, shimmying in any way. Remembering that our hands, our knees are not stuck in cement. They can move. We can twist our fingertips out towards the side. Maybe fingertips even turn back towards our knees. Finding a little wrist stretch. You making these movements big or small. Bringing our whole body into the mix. So maybe we tuck our toes, sink low, maybe we come forward. Just tuning into what your body needs this morning. Maybe it needs really small and slow movements, and then that's totally okay. From here, we're going to let our hips sink back towards our heels. We're going to walk in with our hands. Find that kneeling position again. We're going to wake up our shoulders and spine a bit more. So in our next inhale, planting our left hand behind us, sweeping that right arm up, gently lifting our hips, not too much. We're in early stages of our day and practice. Exhale, circling the hand forward. Inhale, left arm reaches up, finding this little flowy camel. Exhale, circle forward. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Just continuing here, not really forcing anything, just opening up in a way that feels good, that doesn't feel like too much pressure or too forced on your body. Just finding movements. We can even allow our hips to stay down and just finding these movements in our arms. Doing one more time on each side, following your breath. And when you've done that, gently exhale, circle your hands down alongside you, finding a little closed child's pose. Maybe rocking a bit from side to side. From here, gazing to the top of your mat, planting your hands there, and then coming back to all four. Tucking your toes, and exhale, push your hips up and back, finding that downward facing dog. Ooh, this can feel really tight in the morning, so step it out, take your time. Really feel into the back sides of your legs. How are they feeling today? My hamstrings and thighs are always really, really tight in the morning. So allowing it to take time here. I'm going to give that part of our body some love as well. Whenever you're ready, finding some stillness. Finding that deep breath. We're going to inhale through our nose. Exhale, sigh out through your mouth. Again, inhale through your nose. Exhale, sigh it out. One more time, inhale through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. In your next inhale, sweeping that right leg up towards the sky, finding a three-legged dog. Maybe bending that right knee, circling it out if that feels good. From here, in your next exhale, the right foot is going to step in between your hands. Drop your back knee, back of your foot. Inhale, arms come up, finding that low lunge. Exhale, sending the hips back, finding our half split. Inhale, come back forward. This time when we exhale, hands come on the inside of our right foot. Tuck the back toes. And exhaling, pushing our hips up. Knee comes from the ground, finding our little pyramid. And once again, it's early in the day, feeling into that backside. How does it feel? From here, in your next inhale, we're going to bend that front knee and inhale. Find your high lunge. Arms come up. Taking a moment to find your breath. Find some activation this morning. And then exhale, we're going to find our standing split. So we're going to dive down with our hands, push off the back leg, lift it up towards the sky, hands come down to the ground. Breathing here. Then exhaling, gently plant your foot down, finding your forward fold, just allowing your body to sway a bit from side to side. Maybe noticing here if you can sense a difference from your right leg to your left. If not, then that's okay. Just being aware of how your body feels. In your next inhale, start rolling up vertebra by vertebra. We're going to come to standing. When you get there, inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, stretch tall. Grab a hold of your right wrist with your left hand and pull yourself over to the left. So we're really pulling, extending, feeling that breath on the side of our right side body. It's the morning. Who can blame me? Who can talk in the morning? From here, when we exhale, we're going to dive down alongside that left side. All the way down. When we get to the bottom, we walk across. And then inhale, circle up alongside your right side. I'm going to do that one more time. Exhale, dive down. Walking across when you get to the bottom. Inhale, circling it back up. From here, when we exhale, folding by our hips all the way down. Inhale, lengthen your spine, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step it back. Find your downward facing dog. And step it out here, maybe sighing out the breath. From here, in your next inhale, lengthening the left leg up towards the sky, finding a three-legged dog. Maybe bending that left knee, circling it out, feeling into the hip space. When you exhale, planting your left foot between your hands, dropping the back knee and back foot. Inhale, arms come up, finding your low lunge. Exhale, send your hips back, finding that half split. Inhale, come back forward, low lunge. This time when we exhale, hands come on the inside of your left foot, tuck the toes, and push the hips up and back, finding that modified pyramid. Feeling into the backside of your leg. It can absolutely stay a little bent here, so really feel into your body. In your next inhale, we're going to bend the left knee. Inhale, arms reach up, finding your high lunge. Taking a moment, taking a breath. When you exhale the next time, we're going to dive forward, find your standing split. Back foot lifts off, finding your breath. In your next exhale, right foot plants down next to your left, finding your forward fold. Maybe swaying a bit from side to side. When you're ready, inhaling, start rolling up your spine, vertebra by vertebra. In your next inhale, arms reaches up towards the sky. This time grabbing a hold of your left wrist with your right hand, leaning over to the right side, creating space in our left side body. In your next exhale, we're going to dive down alongside that right side body and then walk across when we get down, inhaling, circling it back up. One more time, finding that big circle, diving down alongside the right side, and inhale, circling up along the left. From here, we're going to exhale, hands come in front of our hearts. Going to stay standing here. And now I'm going to ask you, just allow your hands to drop down. Close your eyes here. And we're going to bring in some shaking into our practice today. We're going to shake out the night, shake out the sleep, and bring some energy into our bodies. So maybe just start shaking your hands. If you've never done this before, this can be a bit intimidating. But just allow it to be weird. Allow it to feel the way it feels and embrace that feeling. Just shaking your hands. Maybe you start shaking a leg, your entire body. There's no right or wrong way of doing this. So just allow yourself to completely shake. Maybe your arms reach up, out to the sides. Maybe you move around on your mat. Just shaking out any energy that we don't want anymore in our bodies. Shaking around, shifting perspectives, shifting energies. You can sink low, you can come higher. Maybe laughing a little if it feels really weird. Just moving in any way. Allowing yourself to explore your body in a new way, maybe. A little longer, continue to breathe. And then gently start making these shaking movements smaller and smaller. Coming back to our mountain pose, our Tadasana, at the top of our mats. Allowing yourself to sink into stillness. Feel the effects of shaking your body. Maybe you sense some tingling. Maybe there are other sensations going on in your body, just feeling them. From here, we're going to inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over, forward fold. Inhale, lengthening your spine, halfway lift. We're going to heel toe our feet out, toes point slightly out, sinking our hips low. Finding Malasana. Hands come in front of your heart, maybe shifting a bit from side to side. Beautiful. When you're ready, allowing your butt to drop down to the ground. We're going to lengthen our legs out. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale, fold over, finding your forward fold, this time seated. Not forcing anything, just allowing that deep breath to take you deeper. And then in your next inhale, gently walking your hands back up. We're going to bring our knees into our chest, just giving ourselves a little squeeze, a little hug, all the love for our bodies, for everything it does for us. Showing some gratitude and love to yourself for showing up this morning. Just checking in, moving in a mindful way, breathing. I'm going to end my practice seated today, but if you want to come down into a lying Shavasana, lying resting pose, then please go ahead. But when I practice in the morning, I like to finish my practice seated because I feel like I bring that energy I've created during my practice with me. So finding a comfortable seat if that's where you're at. Maybe it's cross-legged, maybe it's kneeling again. Closing your eyes here, just allowing yourself to be in this moment for a bit. The day can still wait. The to-do list can still wait. Finding that deep breath again and just staying here in the stillness for a while, feeling the effects of shaking things up, of waking your body up in a kind and gentle way this morning. If you are laying down, you're very welcome to join us in a seating position. Maybe bring some movement into your body, allowing your head to go a bit from side to side. Placing your hands in front of your heart, thanking yourself for showing up today, for checking in, for feeling into how your body's doing and how you are doing this morning. I thank you for allowing me to guide you and trusting me to guide you through this practice, and I hope to see you again very, very soon. Wishing you a lovely rest of your day. Thank you. Namaste.